I'm running low on Premier booster packs, so it's time to open a Premier Limited booster box. Almost 30 years old at this point. December of '95, I believe it was. We'll get the shrink wrap off here and open up a pack. Probably just going to open one pack unless we get a Seeker, because Seekers are the comically bad pull that you can get from this set. You just have no use at all. A little bit beat up on the outside. Hopefully the packs are okay on the inside. Haven't had any issues with that as far as I know. You have to have a box beat up pretty bad to mess up the packs inside, but I've seen boxes like that, but steered away from buying them, of course. Actually, now that I think about it, there was one time where I bought a Death Star 2 box. Buyer or seller was a really nice guy, shipped it to me, insured it, thankfully, but the box got absolutely destroyed by USPS, and it got hit so hard that the shrink wrap was already coming off, and I took it in. The postmaster at my local post office inspected it, and it was pretty bad, and I was like, man, I can't trust that everything inside is okay. Speaking of everything inside being okay, this one got jostled around a little bit, but so ended up having to forfeit that to the post office. The seller refunded me, and he filed an insurance claim with USPS and got his money back. So it worked out okay for us, I suppose, for the seller and I. All right, so these got jostled around a little bit. I don't know if they... At first blush, it seemed like that one got bent, but no, I laid it down flat and it looks okay. They are a little bit wrinkled, so at some point in the last 30 or so years, these got jostled around, and they ended up getting turned sideways. And it almost looks like I'm a pack short, but I'll count after I do this video and see. But that seems highly unlikely that it's a pack short. Anyways, this one was the one on the top. Might as well give this one a go. And yeah, I was at first worried that one that was sideways was bent, but it seemed to be laying flat okay, just like this one is. So this is one of the hardest packs to open in terms of keeping the wrappers in good shape, because I want to, I guess I never noticed that before, EN, that's for English booster as opposed to other sets. I never noticed that. Wonder if the Japanese pack has something different. EN could mean something else, I suppose, but I assume it's English. Anyways, this is a tough pack to open. The wrappers are so thin that if you want to open it and keep the front looking nice for people who want to buy wrappers, it's difficult. Especially after a big mug of coffee this morning. A little bit twitchy. Oof. Appreciate your patience. I really don't want to mess up the front of this. It might still happen, but we'll do our best. Okay. The back ends up a little bit dog-eared. That's fine. It's the front that people care about when they buy wrappers. Almost there. Oh no, that was close. So it's not perfect, but it's still not bad. All right, let's see if I can get them out now. I know for some of you this is painful to watch, that takes this long. It's not how packs are supposed to be opened, but some people really like a nice looking wrapper. Okay, so not too bad. At the top there. Fifth card should be the rare, 4 uncommons. And let's see if I can make the contrast there so you can kind of see already. I got this light side card and this dark side card, and there's a significant bit of edge white already out of the pack. So Premier is known for having some quality control issues in terms of the condition of the cards coming out of the packs, as well as the coloring. And if you look at the corners here, you can kind of tell that these are, well, the corners are different because they were beveled slightly differently. So you can see the commons in the front there, and then the uncommons are actually beveled a little bit more, and then the rare at the back has a little bit less cardboard taken off. You can see that on the other corner too. So just kind of interesting how, I mean, I'm not even sure what that is measurement-wise. It's probably not very, very big, but it ends up being noticeable when you hold the cards together. I like Y-Wings. I actually need some of these because I've put so many in Clone Trooper virtual decks. They were virtualized into a pretty good blaster for clones. Alright, got some staples here. So Y-Wings and Rebel Troopers, the workhorses of the Rebel Alliance. Okay. Then our dark side cards are upside down. I've seen that a few times, but not that I can recall in Premiere. But it's very possible. Death Star Trooper. I don't think I've ever used one of these guys in a deck, deploying only on Death Star, where most of the time the dark side can't even force drain, isn't too good. Still a fairly useful card. Destiny 5, use one force to add a battle destiny. It's a used interrupt. Nice, a lightsaber. This is an uncommon card, but one of those ones that I probably thought was a rare back in the day. Expensive to use if it's not actually on a Dark Jedi. Got a collar. Okay, our rare is a character. That always gets me a little bit excited. And I think I saw blue, which means it's an Imperial. That's also good news. And let's see, let's take a look at the picture. Trying to think, Imperial rares. I mean, there's obviously Tarkin, and there's, oh, you know what? I think this is a TIE pod. I think this is DS613. 2-3. Yeah, okay. So, still a rare one. It's a card I sell as a single, but anytime you see Imperial with the rare, you're hoping Vader or Tarkin. But I was just trying to imagine the background of the card, and yeah, it looked like the inside of a TIE instead of Darth Vader with the Death Star wall behind him, and then Tarkin is kind of more zoomed out. So it's a good card. It's a rare one, probably a $4 or $5 card, and yeah, shouldn't be disappointed. But there's always that brief moment where you think you might have a Vader when you see the card there. Anyways, yeah, and a pretty good card back. I mean, adds 3 to power anything he pilots, power 3 ability 2. He's a warrior, so very nice card to have on the table. Kind of low forfeit relative to a lot of the pilots the light side has, but still a pretty good card. So that's a Premiere pack there. Hope you thought the corners especially were interesting. I always thought that was something kind of neat about Premiere. You can even see that here. I know the auto zooms in and zooms out a lot, but that corner right here, the cards are beveled differently. And yeah, apologies for the focus there as I try to. Hopefully that doesn't make you motion sick. Okay, so that's a Premiere pack. Hope you enjoyed going through with that with me. Maybe your heart jumped a little bit too when you saw the Imperial symbol, but in any case, it could be a lot worse. It could have been a Seeker, so this counts as a win in my book. Thanks for watching. Hope you tune in for more videos.